Hey guys, welcome back to the next video. In this section, we are going to talk about custom repositories or custom images. Now, it is important for you to know how to create your own custom image and upload it to Docker Hub. To do that, I'm just gonna give your description over here. This is going to be the architecture diagram for the same. So as you can see over here, there are two ways of working with your Docker containers. One via on the left side and one via on the right side. So on the left side, it is quite clear on how we are communicating to the Docker repository. So this is what we've been doing so far, as in like we actually have the Docker repository loaded on the docker.io. And that's basically is your Docker repository, wherein which you will be pulling images or running a direct container with the image from the Docker Hub. And that something gets downloaded to your system as part of your Docker installation. And then you will have your HTTP. If you're pulling down a HTTP container, it's going to have the HTTP container and then the default index.xml, which is part of your HTTP container. It works fine. I mean, you try to browse it, it works fine. But then every time you download it, you kind of get the same page. So how many other containers you're going to create with a default HTTP container, which is on your Docker repository, it's going to have the same HTML, index.html. So there's not much change there. Or you cannot feel any changes towards this HTTP container because you're going to pull down the exact same image of which contains the index.html file. It's going to be exactly like the same. So instead of that, there is another way of doing it. So that's another way where we build a Docker file. We build a container using Docker file. We build an image using Docker file. And in this image, we will be having a customized HTML file and on which will be within an HTTP container or an Nginx container. So it doesn't matter of the technology which you're going to use. In our example, we're going to talk about the Nginx container here. And you can do the same completely for HTTP container as well. So what we're going to do as part of this Docker file version 1, and we're going to create 3 different versions of this, version 1, version 2, and version 3. And all we are going to do over here is like we're going to build in this Docker file, we're going to use a from HTTPD or Nginx. And then I'm gonna copy, create a index version 1.html, and we are going to customize that HTML file, and we are going to copy that into this new image which we are creating. So once we have created that image, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the command push to push this to Docker repository. And when I do that, I need to use a custom name over here. So this is basically what I'm going to use as beyondcloud.ai as the custom name over here. And then I'm going to create a repository under that, which is going to be the same name as one. Let's just say, for example, HTTPD or Nginx is going to be that name. And then version 1. So I have to use a tag name. So this basically means that it is version 1, which I'm uploading. Likewise, I'll be pushing 3 other images, which is version 1, version 2, and version 3. Once that all these images are pulled, pushed to the Docker repository, then it can be pulled down whenever you need it. So wherever you need it. So it's just not myself can use it. When I create this repository for public, so anyone in the world can use that repository and download my HTTP, or Nginx version 1, 2, 3 image from the Docker repository, rather than, I give you the instructions to load it. So this way you can actually access what I have made, and then you can download it. So in this training, you're not going to just download my version. You're going to build your own version of version 1, version 2, version 3. You're going to have your own customized name, where you can have a unique customization of your name on the Docker Hub. So that cannot be repeated again. So because that should be unique, the custom name should be unique. And once you have done that, you can pretty much download the same on your system as well. So that's all I have for you folks in this video. Thank you so much for watching this. I'll see you on the next video with the hands-on.